Psalms 8 through 14. For the chief musician on an instrument of Gath, a psalm by David. Yahweh our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. From the lips of babes and infants you have established strength because of your adversaries, that you might silence the enemy and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have ordained, what is man, that you think of him? What is the Son of Man, that you care for him? For you have made him a little less than the angels, and crowned him with glory and majesty. You make him ruler over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and cattle, yes, and the animals of the field, the birds of the sky, the fish of the sea, and whatever passes through the paths of the sea. Yahweh our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. For the chief musician set to the death of the son, a psalm by David. I will give thanks to Yahweh with my whole heart. I will tell of all your marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, Elyon. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish in your presence. For you have maintained my just cause. You sit on the throne judging righteously. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. The enemy is overtaken by endless ruin. You have destroyed the cities. The very memory of them has perished. But Yahweh reigns forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment. He will judge the world in righteousness. He will administer judgment to the peoples in uprightness. Yahweh will also be a high tower for the oppressed, a high tower in times of trouble. Those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Yahweh, have not forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to Yahweh, who dwells in Zion, and declare among the peoples what he has done. For he who avenges blood remembers them. He does not forget the cry of the afflicted. Have mercy on me, Yahweh. See my affliction by those who hate me, and lift me up from the gates of death, that I may show all of your praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in your salvation. The nations have sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid. Their own foot is taken. Yahweh has made himself known. He has executed judgment. The wicked is snared by the work of his own hands. Selah. The wicked shall turn to Sheol, all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten, nor the hope of the poor perish forever. Arise, Yahweh, do not let man prevail. Let the nations be judged in your sight. Put them in fear, Yahweh. Let the nations know that they are only men. Selah. Why do you stand afar off, Yahweh? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? In arrogance, the wicked hunt down the weak. They are caught in the scheme that they devise. For the wicked boasts of his heart's cravings. He blesses the greedy and condemns Yahweh. The wicked, in the pride of his face, has no room in his thoughts for God. His ways are prosperous at all times. He is arrogant, and your laws are far from his sight. As for all his adversaries, he sneers at them. He says in his heart, I shall not be shaken. For generations I shall have no trouble. His mouth is full of cursing, deceit, oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and iniquity. He lies in wait near the villages. From ambushes he murders the innocent. His eyes are secretly set against the helpless. He lurks in secret as a lion in his ambush. He lies in wait to catch the helpless. He catches the helpless when he draws him in his net. The helpless are crushed. They collapse. They fall under his strength. He says in his heart, God has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see it. Arise, Yahweh, God, lift up your hand. Do not forget the helpless. Why does the wicked condemn God and say in his heart, you will not call me into account? But you do see trouble and grief, but consider it and take it to your own hand. The poor commits himself to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked. As for the evil man, seek out his wickedness until you find none. Yahweh is king forever and ever. The nations will perish out of his land. Yahweh, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will prepare their heart. You will cause their ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed. The man who is of the earth may terrify no more. Chapter 11. For the chief musician by David. In Yahweh I take refuge. How can you say to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? For behold, the wicked bent their bows. They set their arrows on the strings, that they may shoot in darkness at the upright in heart. If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? Yahweh is in his holy temple. Yahweh is in his throne in heaven. His eyes observe, his eyes examine the children of men. Yahweh examines the righteous, but his soul hates the wicked and him who loves violence. On the wicked he will rain blazing coals. Fire, sulfur, and scorching wind shall be the portion of their cup. For Yahweh is righteous. He loves righteousness. The upright shall see his face. Chapter 12. For the chief musician upon an 8-string lyre, a psalm of David. Help, Yahweh, for the godly man ceases, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. Everyone lies to his neighbor. They speak with flattering lips and with a double heart. May Yahweh cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that boasts, who have said, with our tongue we will prevail. Our lips are our own. Who is master over us? Because of the oppression of the weak and because of the groaning of the needy, I will now arise, says Yahweh. I will set him in safety from those who malign him. The words of Yahweh are pure words, as silver refined in a clay furnace, purified 7 times. You, Yahweh, will keep them. You will preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on every side when what is vile is exalted among the sons of men. 13. For the chief musician, a psalm of David. How long, Yahweh, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart every day? How long shall my enemy triumph over me? Behold, and answer me, Yahweh, my God. Give light to my eyes, lest I sleep in death, lest my enemies say, I have prevailed against him, lest my adversaries rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your loving kindness. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to Yahweh because he has been good to me. Chapter 14, for the chief musician by David. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable deeds. There is no one who does good. Yahweh looked down from heaven on the children of men to see if there were any who understood, who sought after God. They have all gone aside. They have together become corrupt. There is no one who does good, not even one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and do not call on Yahweh? There they were in great fear, for God is in the generation of the righteous. You frustrate the plan of the poor because Yahweh is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel would come out of Zion. When Yahweh restores the fortunes of his people, Jacob will rejoice. Israel will be glad.